All right, Brad, men's soccer team about to go to Bermuda, but this is no vacation. If you would just kind of talk about what's going to go on during this trip.
We're excited to go. These guys have been practicing and preparing for this trip, and this trip has been in the plans for a long time, over a year now. And what we will be doing while we're in Bermuda, working with First Baptist Church Bermuda, serving the needs of the church and surrounding community. We'll be splitting into small groups and traveling around the island and helping in whatever way that we have some service projects set up through the church, and along those lines. So we will also, aside from that, we will also be training every day, and we do have 3 games to be played while we're there in the 6 days.
So you mentioned 6 days. How many guys are going, and just how long is this trip with travel time and everything included?
We leave tomorrow morning, Wednesday morning. We leave the campus at 6 a.m. We fly out at 10 out of Austin. We fly out to JFK and over to Bermuda. So the travel won't be that big of a deal. 3.5 hours up to JFK, and then Bermuda's another 2.5 hours. So that basically eats up our whole day tomorrow on Wednesday, and then we will be there with 17 players, along with I'm losing my count, six adults who will be going as coaching trainers, to my wife who gets to go, and then so a travel party of around 24, and we will be there through the 13th.
And obviously, you kind of talked on the service projects of what the island will get out of it. What do you hope your players and staff get out of this trip?
Well, our theme of the week is what it means to be a man. And what we want our guys, it's not just about a soccer trip, and those guys understand that. We want there to be something more to our team. We want there to be every young man who comes to play for Mary Hardin Baylor. We want them to be a better man. And this trip is just an opportunity to be able to kind of put our needs aside occasionally throughout the trip. I know we're in Bermuda, and I know we're trained, but there are times when we have to put our needs aside and serve. And so there will be some adversity at some point in this trip. There will be something that we're going to do that maybe is not that fun, that is putting the needs of someone else ahead of ours. And so each day we have a devotional each night. One man is attending the trip with us. Will be kind of our coordinator for the devotionals and the spiritual side of things, and so hopefully at the end of the day we come back and we have kind of established what in today's world, what it means to be a man. It looks a little different. So we want our guys to kind of experience a little bit of that in service and working together, and then also at the end of the day come together as a team.
And I know that you and Sarah Minton have kind of worked out some ways for people to kind of follow along and learn more about the trip as it happens. If you would just talk about that.
We do have some guys who are scheduled to post some blogs and tweet, and with technology today, being able to do those things are going to be really easy. So we have access to the blogs and Twitter and Facebook, and we will be posting daily reports with pictures and maybe some video and stories of what our experience has been from a player standpoint, and just so people back home can take that with them.
All right, thanks, Brad. Hope you have a great trip.
Thank you. Hope so.